YouTube, listen up. I gotta give my man his credit. He came all the way out here from Sacramento. I made a post on Instagram saying I needed a specific type of cut. And he came through. What's your Instagram? Where they can follow you at?
They can follow me at Sebass Cuts, SEBBXSS.CUTT.
It's somewhere right here on the screen. It's definitely in the links in the description below. Let me show you guys the cut. Let me show you guys what I got to deal with here. All right, let's go.
Where you get your beats?
Alright, you guys, so first things first, what I'm gonna go in and do is I'm gonna pin the hair on the top. Alright, I'm gonna go right at that parietal ridge area and set my duck clips. I'm gonna start by combing the hair down, making sure everything is neat and laid in place. Now that we have everything nice and laid and neat, to start this taper off, I'm gonna be setting my bald line in with my Andis Bespoke. I'm gonna set it in a kind of a rainbow-like shape. That way, I could create shape and also maintain that shape to create a uniform blend. Next, using my Stylecraft Instincts with the lever fully open, I'm going up about a ½ inch, and remember, the scoop out method is needed when doing this Edgar cut, all right? They want to keep a lot of bulk on the top, so maintain that scoop out method as you cut. So in the same way that you set the lever open, do the same thing with the one guard with the lever open. You're creating another guideline. And notice how I'm using just my corners of the blade. You don't want to use the other side of that blade, because by using that other side of the blade will cause you to take off more than you need to and kind of disrupt the shape of it. So make sure you utilize the corners as much as possible. Now putting on the 1.5 guard, which if you open the lever, it's a 2. I'm just going up, kind of just making sure that the number 1 that I set runs into that bulk on the top. All right, I'm not trying to take off a lot of bulk on the top, because with this hairstyle, they actually want that. So make sure you use your scoop out, and I'm just trying to make sure everything flows into the top. So with me, I always like to use the same guards when I go back down to take out the guidelines. So basically, I'm going back with my 1 guard and kind of cleaning up those areas between the 1 and the 2. Now just closing the lever on that 1 guard, I'm basically just softening up that middle line using my corners. Now putting on the 0 guard with the lever closed and a flick out motion, I'm basically just attacking that middle line. All right, this is where it's gonna actually take out. It's gonna look good after you're done. What you wanna do is flick below the line, flick to the line, and really pay attention to that hair growth pattern, all right? Because not a lot of times it's that up and down motion. Sometimes you're gonna have to cut from side to side. So in the same way you took out that middle line, you want to take out the bottom line the same way. All right, with the lever fully closed and a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Now keep in mind that I'm using my corners the entire time, and if you need to adjust your lever or go up in any way, adjust your lever as you go up. So now I'm gonna use my Uno shavers just to make sure that the bottom half is razor bald. This just adds another transition to your blend. And lastly, what you want to do is you want to do detail work. All right, this is where you take your blend to the next level. All right, what I like to do is I like to utilize my mirror. The mirror shows you a different perspective on the blend that you can't see just dead on. You know, while you're doing these blends and you're cutting this whole time, sometimes your eye will deceive you. So to get a different perspective, refer to the mirror. Now, what I like to do is I like to go in and use my corners and kind of debulk those areas where I see bulk, where the hair is all cluttered. You kind of want to separate those areas by using your corners to kind of clean those areas up. Think of it as if a lot of people were in a group and you just kind of take out some people at a time and make everybody look scattered. That's the mindset I have on it. So you guys already know what you do on one side, you do exactly the same thing to the other side. So let's speed this up. Alright, so my client basically said, Jeezy, do you, and he allowed me to cut off the tail. Even though I really feel like he didn't really want to cut off the tail, but I think at the end result, you guys are going to see the cut off tail was a great idea. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is just clipper over combing, kind of building that shape. The only difference from doing the sides to the back is that I use clipper over comb to build that extra shape because his hair is actually longer in the back. So that's the only difference. So to start the lineup process, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna comb the hair down, make sure everything is nice and laid, and just go ahead and line them up. All right, with this kind of cut, they like the bulk at the front, so make sure you just cut right on into it. And in your arsenal, you want to always make sure you have some trimmers that can cut through bulk. And to end this haircut off, I'm going to be using some styling powder just to give my client's hair some volume and just to, you know, get it to go in the direction that I want it to go in. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like
God did.
YouTube. This is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, Hustle Dreams Production, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any more tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Chip.